Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to detail a hike, and it was a really good one. So, starting with Google Earth, this is SoCal, and right around here, you'll recognize this is where we kayak, okay? And the trail is called the Ray Miller Trail, and so this is Malibu, and so it's gonna be like North Malibu. So I'm gonna zoom in here. And by the way, this strip right here, this campground is called Thornhill Broom, and it is a great campground, but you have to make reservations way out in advance. So I'm going to give you some recent local knowledge because the really heavy rains recently have changed everything. So let me zoom in some more. And I'm going to start by giving you the GPS coordinates of the entrance. So I'm going to click here. And so these are the GPS coordinates. Okay. And it's up to you. I mean, you can park your car here along the side of the road on PCH, or you can go in and there is a designated parking lot here. And so after you park your car, the first important decision is right here. So I'm going to zoom in. Okay. So from here, you have two choices. This is the very popular La Jolla Canyon Trail. And then you have, I guess you could call it a spur trail, and it's called the Ray Miller Trail, which will shoot off in this direction here. Now, this satellite imagery was taken a while back when it was still very dry. So I'm making this video probably mid-March, and it's going to be very lush around that time of year, especially after the really heavy rains. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to time the poppy explosion, which can be pretty awesome. This is what you're going to see once you get out of your car. So again, if you go this way, it's the main La Jolla Canyon Trail. And if you go this way, this is the Ray Miller Trail. In case you're wondering, I don't think dogs are allowed even on a leash. And I think there are no bicycles allowed either. Now here is where I can save you some grief. I'm going to zoom out here. So initially, my plan was to go up La Jolla Canyon Trail and then follow various trails and end up here, which is Point Magoo Peak. And the vistas from here can be awesome. But here's where my plan went awry. So what happened was I was able to walk about a mile in, and then I came to here, and there is sometimes a waterfall, sometimes there isn't. Now, because of all the crazy rain that we've had, prior to the rain, there used to be a trail here where you can skirt the waterfall off to the left. But because of all the water that came raging down here, it basically wiped out everything. So, you know, there's a little bit of a dug-in canyon, and these walls had crumbled, and I got stuck right here. But let me kind of document that portion of the fiasco as well, so that you have an idea of what you might expect. So this is kind of interesting. I mean, I'm thinking now that maybe this area was spared. It doesn't look like there is burn damage here. So yeah, cool. Okay, so I'm about half a mile in. First indications of floral beauty. Don't know what that is. I'm hoping one of my friends can ID. This may be bluebonnet. I recognize it because I used to live in Texas, and this was everywhere. I'm seeing first signs of poppy. I think it's a poppy, but eventually I think we want to end up there. Although it's 4 p.m. already, so I'm not sure that I'll have the time. Oh, there is water. Yeah, there's water down there. Uh-oh. Gonna have to blitz this. Here we go. Okay, I'm not sure what might be going on. I think the main trail actually goes along here, but I think the heavy rains washed it all away. So I'm following kind of like a, I don't know, like a game trail or something. Shoot. This might be the end of the road, because I recognize this waterfall from years back, and I think there's supposed to be a trail like somewhere over there, but it's been washed away. And again, it's like 4:20 now. And if I keep going, I'm gonna have to navigate back in the dark through the sketchy sections. And I don't know if that's super smart. All right, so I gotta sit down and formulate a new plan. Maybe eat some lunch. And it looks like some animal had the same plan. Looks like some animal captured a bird and then deep fried it in batter and then wiped his greasy fingerprints right there. So let me think. I don't know. I mean, it looks like I'm stuck. If I had Birdie with me, we would probably be up there somewhere. Well, I guess that's all she wrote. I'm heading back, beaten, shaken, and stirred. Casting a long shadow, which means the sun's about to go down. Gosh darn it. I knew I should have listened to Lauren. This is exactly why she's the brains of the outfit. So no poppies, no glory, not even an encounter with a juvenile mountain lion. So I then backtrack all the way back to the original fork. So again, this is where I originally went up, got stuck, and backtracked from. Now, instead of going home, I say, what the heck? Let's go check out this spur trail. So this, again, it's Ray Miller Trail. Okay, so I took a spur trail called Ray Miller. Wind is really picking up now, probably about 30. Wow, look at this. I knew that a group camp existed. This is the first time I'm seeing it though. Well, check this out. Yeah, I've been that guy before. Okay, so we're starting to climb, and as I mentioned, the sun is about to go down, and you can tell by the shadow. But the key thing is, I'm not afraid to come back down this stuff in the dark. So I'm gonna keep going. Okay, got some wild mustard here. And we're climbing. Mild. Okay, leaving civilization far behind. Okay, so look at this. Right there, right? So I'm thinking that I'm a little bit early, right? So today is what, March 11th. But yeah, I'm maybe like 2-3 weeks too early. Okay, I'm about to come up to the peak, and this has been an awesome hike. But bang for the buck, it is absolutely worthwhile, right? This is the kind of trail that you can bring kids and people who aren't like, you know, super into outdoors, and this would be a great starter hike. Really, anyone, less than probably pretty amazing. Look at that. That's Thornhill Broom campsite. I wanted to take some drone footage, which would have been awesome, but you know, it's blowing like 30, and I have a feeling that the drone is going to end up in the Pacific Ocean.
Okay, so I said what the bleep, and I sent the drone up for like 10 feet. I sent the drone up like 10 feet, and I had to stop it like right here, because it was about to go in there. That, something like Indian paintbrush. It's called Hoya Canyon, but the trail that I'm on is called Malibu. Okay, here's another peak. Now that, whoa, that's the wind. That's the wind. Totally worth it. So I get to thinking, nowadays everyone has a roof, like where's my... Okay, heading back down now. It looks like I'm going to make it back down to the car before it gets dark. And that's because the days are getting longer. So the wind has died down and the people have come out of their tents. They're starting to cook. There's music blaring. Well, not blaring, but listen. I think that's the fix. Look at the beauty, the vibrance. I think once every 5 years they bloom with such bounty and vibrance. So it's totally worth it. I'm so glad that I took the time and the energy and the effort to come see a once in 5 year event. Okay. All right. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
So in summary, I would say this is one of the best local hikes you can do. The trailhead is easy to get to. You can't get lost. The grade is very mild, like 5-6% throughout, and you don't even have to go all the way to the top, like 2.7 miles. You can go like 1.5 miles and get great views of the surrounding mountains and the oceans. So definitely go out and do this. Kids can do it. You don't have to be like super fit. So yeah, definitely do it. Anyways, thanks for dropping in. Have fun, be safe, and we will see you soon. Bye for now.